What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? So listen, I'm finna keep this review cute, simple, and to the point. It was, Teresa. Okay, what was this episode called? This is. Let me get my little formal introduction. This is the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and this is season 8, episode 4, the public shaming of Melissa. Now, people was getting on Melissa's ass this whole episode. I kind of didn't appreciate it because, I'm the type of person that sees everybody's sides, okay? But I will agree when shit is fucked up and when it's not, okay? I gotta call that shit out, whether I like you or not. Siggy can fucking go. That's all I can say on that bitch. Like, she can fucking go. You need to understand that your kid don't want to talk to you because A, he's a teenager, he's about to be, out the house or whatever. And B, in my opinion, because you annoying as fuck. Okay, that's what it is. You like a hover mom, okay? And you trying to let him do whatever he wants. And I don't agree with that. When she had that little conversation with him and asking him, so you sleeping over here tonight or you sleeping over there at her house? I said, wait a minute. So you cool with your son, going over, that's still living in your roof, that you still paying the bills and stuff for, who's not even in college yet. He's still a teenager. I don't give a fuck what you say. If he 18 years old or whatever, you still not a goddamn adult in my eyes, 18, 19, you still learning, okay? Maybe when you get 20, probably 21, you still kind of childish, but you would be something. But 18, 19, nah, boo boo. But I don't know, is he 18 or 17 years old? Either way, he's still in high school. And either way, bitch, you not finna be spending the night over there with your girlfriend and all that shit. Some of y'all may not agree. I said, where the fuck her parents at? They let this shit happen? What happened to not letting the boys up in the room and shit like that, or keeping that door open? I'm like, so you just asking him where he gonna stay at, like he, pay bills up in that motherfucker. No, you bring your ass home. That's where you're coming to. I was just confused. Like, wait a minute. Then she talk about he's getting older, he's going off to college, so I'm letting him do this and do that. That's too lax for me, okay? Because the household that I grew up in, we don't do those things, okay? We don't do those things. But anyway, after that, she's crying and all in her feelings because he don't really want to talk to her and all that stuff. Girl, it's kids. That's what they do. To be quite honest, that's probably the main reason. He's a growing teen, especially a boy. That's what they do. They don't want to do all that stuff. He's going through hormones and shit like that. Moving on from that, she's talking to Dolores about the whole thing. Dolores trying to sell her boyfriend a house so he can come move closer to her. And I'm just like, whatever. Okay, I just really wasn't interested. This whole restaurant business. Melissa finds out that Joe told Teresa already about the whole thing. Now, I was like, Teresa, you could have gave her a heads up, but then again, that's really not her place because her husband should have told her. So I was like, okay, strike that from the record. So of course Melissa feels a type of way because she's the last one to find out. Yes, that is your sister, but this is the person that you lay down with, your wife. You go home to her every night, and she should have been made known first about what you're gonna do, and then y'all all should have came together and been like, okay, so are we all in agreement that this is gonna be a family business, that we're gonna do this and do that, and get all the logistics out before you sign those papers, okay? Make sure everybody's on the same track. So then you wouldn't have this little meetup and Teresa getting up in Melissa's ass because she late and all that stuff, and she's saying you wouldn't be no waitress and all this shit. I would have said the same damn thing. Hell the fuck no, I didn't sign on for this shit. I'm just here because. So no, I'm not gonna be a waitress. But Teresa was in her feelings because when Melissa came over there to the house, you know, um, Teresa had this little moment with Melania when she was talking about seeing, I don't know if it was a flashback or whatever. She was like, sometimes she sees her grandmother right there in the kitchen because it was like, it's been a month since she passed away. I was like, wow, and I know a lot of people who have, things like that happen. It happened to me too. And it's the most eerie-est feeling to either have a dream about it and it seems so real of a loved one that passes, and then when you wake up and it's not there, or have one of those moments and you're like, damn, they're not really here. So I get it. And with kids and stuff like that, it's really a hard thing to deal with. But when Teresa and Melissa was over there talking, Melania and them, they was just being out of control and stuff, doing what they normally fucking do, okay? And she was like, they keep on, because little Adriana was trying to tell Teresa, I don't want to go to dance class on Saturday. It's a whole bunch of kids that don't go to dance class on Saturday. She was like, okay, you can do it and all that stuff. Melissa interjected and says, they get over on you because you need to become a little bit more stricter so that you can have and she said it in a casual way. She really wasn't judging, but she was just offering a suggestion that probably was unwarranted, and I get it. Don't comment on anybody else parenting, but if we family, whatever, sometimes you should be able to do something. But they just getting their relationship on track. So, I can understand where Teresa feels the type of way. But part of the reason Teresa felt the type of way is because she knows. Melissa told her the truth. She is lax on disciplining them kids because Joe is not there and she don't want them kids to be mad at her. That's what it is. Teresa has been that way since episode 1 of season 1, okay? She's been very lax in there. It's been Joe who's been putting his foot down and all that stuff. She let them kids do all the shit that they want to. That's why Melania mouth is the way that it is, okay? And Joe played a part in it too, but he was more so the disciplinarian than Teresa was, So, truth hurts. Truth hurts a lot. She didn't want to hear it, and I understand it. You don't comment on a person's parents, and I get that. But, sometimes even if you tell them the truth, whatever, they just don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to deal with it. But I get it. And then in the next week's episode, Gia tells her the exact same thing. I was like, well, Melissa ain't the only one who's seeing it, but I get where the frustration comes from. So she was throwing her a lot of shade and stuff because of it, and I can't stand. That's what the issue was going on at the little restaurant when they was meeting up and all that stuff. What I can't stand is that passive aggressive shit. Okay, if you have an issue, settle that shit right then and now. But then again, they keep that shit going because they need to fill out the time for 20 some episodes or whatever the fuck this gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Um, Siggy having this little party. She want to invite everybody, and Margaret can't go because she has this shoe launch or something that she's doing with her business in Vegas. So she's going to be in Vegas for that. Her mama is a hoot. Okay, Margaret mama said her friend is coming into town. He a cutie, but hook me up with some other people, okay? You can do that and all this shit. The sex got to be on point, okay? Because I'm up for anything. I said, oh, all right. She said, ain't no deathbed over here. This thing's still working, okay? I said, come on, mama. You got to do what you got to do. I don't know why people think old people don't have sex and shit. They got to get it in too, all right? They need to get some, shit don't die all the time. But, hey, do what you gotta do when they dead down there. All right. But in the process, Siggy had called her and asked her that. And Margaret was like, that was very nice of her. She seemed so, appreciative and everything of it. Like their relationship was getting back on track. So, because I seen people in the comments, a couple of people in the comments was basically saying that Margaret really was being a bitch to Siggy and all that shit. Girl, please. Okay, you can tell that Margaret actually didn't give a fuck about. Margaret was being a friend, if you ask me. She told her ass about herself. Siggy couldn't fucking take it. Okay, and that's what the fuck it is. It wasn't that deep for for Margaret, because look how she said they was cool. Look how she snapped back and was just like, oh, that's really nice. And she wasn't saying nothing negative about Siggy, okay? Wasn't saying nothing. She was thankful. So I was like, that's what real friends do. We fall out and then we come back. But Siggy is taking it too far. Siggy has Dolores because Dolores has an issue with Margaret. And even when Siggy tries to make up with her, she always implementing this stuff trying to make it seem like, well, you need to watch your back on this bitch. You need to do this and you need to do that. The same thing that she just did with Teresa and Danielle. Now, Siggy, you're 50 years old or something. Like I said last week, you look good for your age, okay? But you are acting like you are 12. And I'm going to need you to grow the fuck up like now, okay? You are a grown woman with a family and a fucking business. And you are here on this TV acting a plum fool over a fucking cake issue that we done solved and got over the fuck with. And it's like, god damn, bitch, shut the fuck up over this fucking cake. Okay, do you want her to buy you another cake so you can shut the hell up? I mean, the bitch offered, okay? Teresa And Margaret, they sat down with Siggy. Now, I think Margaret called Siggy out, I mean not called her out, but called to meet up with her. I don't know if Siggy or Teresa, put it down in the comments whether it was Siggy or Teresa who called to meet up and smooth out their differences, okay? That was fine. What the fuck ever. They smoothed it out. They apologized to each other, okay? So Melissa is sitting here like, so y'all two got an apology from Siggy and all that shit, but she didn't even talk to me. She didn't even ask me. She didn't even do nothing. Okay, I see how that is, but you want me to come to your party though? Okay, I'm gonna come to your party. The Dolores can't say shit to me, bitch. Dolores, why you mad at her? Why you not saying nothing? And then when they was having the party, Dolores came an hour early because that's how Siggy wanted her to show her off and all that stuff. And she was like, you know what? I haven't spoken to Melissa since Boca, and she hasn't even apologized to me, And I'm just sitting here like, so you waiting for an apology? She waiting for an apology? Why don't just one of y'all just step up and just say, bitch, I apologize, okay? Can we just sit down and talk? All right? Cause bitch, if it would have been me, Siggy, you would be waiting forever, okay? Because I ain't apologizing for shit that I don't fucking mean, all right? We was having fucking fun. Bitch, you was drunk too. Because now all of a sudden you don't remember what you said to them. Bitch, you called them trash. You called them, you compared them to animals. You said you got to explain why they from Jersey. You was talking to them like they was fucking kids. And then all of a sudden you didn't say that shit. Bitch, run the tape back. Fuck out of here. But anyway, she saying all that stuff, and I'm like, Dolores, what is your issue with Melissa too? Okay, why didn't you talk to Melissa? I don't get it. Like, bitch, just because my friend, man, I ain't finna be mad just like that. I'm gonna calm that bitch down. Like, girl, get over it, okay? If the bitch don't say nothing to you, don't let that bitch run your life, okay? Don't let that shit stress you out. You got your family, you got your business. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Fuck that bitch, okay? And bitch, if it was really that big of a problem, Siggy, why invite the hoe to your goddamn party so you can do this stuff? You really, I think you did try to embarrass her on purpose. I guess you felt embarrassed, so you wanted to make her feel embarrassed. I mean, mission fucking accomplished, but damn, you also made yourself look stupid on national TV. Because we sitting here looking like, I know this bitch did not take the time out of her party to bring up this cake situation and then to announce it in front of the whole party and not give details. Gave a synopsis of it, a real cute little, summary of the shit, leaving out all the fucking details that led up to the thing. Mind you, it's so funny that she's more mad at Melissa and it was her birthday. Granted, it was a cake for her that she did not ask, okay, to have. It was a gift, so therefore it's no longer yours. And you act like they didn't eat part of the cake. They did eat most of that cake. And then they threw that shit out. I mean, they had fun with it. Whatever the fuck. Okay? It was night. They was drunk. Whatever. Who cares? Okay? You the only one that's making a big deal about it. You won't let it die down. Alright? You want people to not have that associated with you, but you keep bringing it up. Why keep bringing it up? Let it the fuck go. Let it die down. But you won't. And so when Melissa mentions, you bring it to her because she was like, I haven't heard from you guys. And she was like, it's the whole cake situation. I said, girl, get out of here, girl. Here we go again. Nova and this cop. I'm sorry, Queen Sugar is on. She better stop playing. Anyway, we'll get on that another review. But I was like, are you serious? Then getting on the floor like, thank you. And I'm sitting here like, you embarrassing the fuck out of yourself and trying to embarrass her. Like I said, I would have been more pissed off at Teresa because Teresa was the first one who actually threw the piece at Melissa, and then Melissa threw it back. She retaliated as anyone probably naturally would, or what the fuck ever. But since Teresa must have been the one that reached out to you, so you okay with it, girl? Like I said, you wouldn't have had me reach out. You'll be waiting forever, bitch. And then you good. You good because Ashley would have slapped the fuck out of you at your own party. I am so sorry. I do not like to be made a fool of, and I do not like to people try to humiliate me publicly or try to embarrass me or whatever the fuck. Bitch, my natural reaction is to get your ass back, and that's what the fuck I would. You trying to embarrass me at your shit, I'm gonna embarrass you, okay? You picked the right bitch because Melissa walked the fuck away. Melissa is good. Teresa came through and she told her what happened. Teresa said, bitch, she picked the right person because it wouldn't have been me. It would have went another direction. It had to been me. I said, I know the fuck that's right. I know the fuck. Teresa said she trying to be centered. Okay, namaste, num your whole rengekyo. Okay, she trying to do all of that. All right. Now, had it would have went down the other way, Teresa probably would have got buck wild, prostitution, whore, all that shit. But she ain't trying to go to jail. I think she's still on probation, so she had to calm that shit down. But any fucking way, moving on from that, Danielle told Teresa that Dolores told her that you gotta watch out for Teresa because all she's concerned about is her money. I said, oh, for real? Now I was like, Danielle, did she really say that? Danielle said, bitch, I know something that she told me and I'm waiting for Dolores to tell her. Now if Dolores don't tell her this, I'm gonna spill the tea. I said, bitch, spill it, because she ain't gonna tell her. All right. So when they go to the party, she told her what happened, and then they all went outside, and they discussed the cake. I was so proud. Well, I was glad that Teresa just let it all out. Okay, Teresa said, "Bitch, I don't give a fuck what's going on between me and Melissa right now, but that's family, and you will not come for my sister-in-law like that." She said, "Dolores, did you Sicky, did you get your ass down on this motherfucking floor and doing all this shit? How dare you try to embarrass her over a fucking cake? Okay, the cake costs what, 500, 1,000? Do you want the money back? Do you want us to buy you another cake? It ain't that big of a deal, bitch. Let that shit fucking go. And bitch, did you say that I was all about money?" She was like, "I did not say that." Now, see, this is what Dolores got me fucked up at. I said, bitch, part of what you probably saying, Dolores, may be true. Danielle could be back trying to get revenge. I'm pretty sure a lot of us was like, we looked up with our eyes open like, Teresa, you sure about this relationship? Because, bitch, she embarrassed the fuck out of you, Danielle, in that first season, okay? Y'all was going at it. And now all of a sudden y'all cool these years later. I was like, motherfuckers mature, so I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. But we always had that in the back of our mind. What if it's on some shady shit? But what canceled that out for me, I ain't gonna say it canceled it out 100%. I say about 50%. What canceled that part out for me was the way Dolores got defensive as fuck real quick. She was like, "She's a fucking liar. You're a liar." And then when she went off and said, "She's a fucking scumbag. You're a scumbag." I said, "Why you getting so mad so quick, bitch? Why you so defensive?" I know we don't like to be made fun of. We don't like to be lied to. We don't like to be lied on and all that shit. But in my mind, when you get that defensive that quick, it's one thing to get defensive and try to defend yourself and be like, no. See, she could have handled that like a mature adult and be like, everybody was calm, cool, and collected. Why did you have to get so upset like that? Okay. She was like, bitch, she would have, if I would have believed Dolores had she would have been like, no. Now, Teresa, girl, you know me. Why the fuck would I say some shit like that? But, bitch, you went too far up for me. I was like, girl, calm the fuck down. And then you getting all up in Danielle's face and shit like that. I said, Danielle, snap that bitch finger. Like, girl, what the fuck? You go, see, these girls ain't, y'all ain't, y'all ain't really about that life. I'm just gonna say that, okay? Y'all ain't really about that life, all right? Andy told y'all to chill the fuck out. I said, girl, please, okay? Because it just wouldn't have been me. I'm just letting y'all know, it wouldn't have been me. You're not gonna put or come into my personal space and doing all that yin yang gang, okay? Without something popping off, okay? I'm just fucking saying, all right? You gonna get pushed, you gonna get something. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face, okay? Why? I would have been like, so why are you so loud? I would have been sitting there like, if it, Dolores all up in my face. Bitch, you's a motherfucking lie. You's a scumbag, bitch, and all this shit. My ass would have been like, really? Oh, why you so heated? Why you so heated? I would have just made it to the point where she really got heated because she couldn't stand the fact that you ain't getting no reaction out of me, bitch. Okay? But then again, like I said, I would have popped that hoe. You would have went either direction. And then Danielle out there crying and shit. And then Dolores, better watch your back, Teresa. Sleep with one eye open. That bitch is crazy. I told you. I said, Dolores, why you care so much? You ain't even reach out to your friend. So shut the fuck up. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna have something to say about that. Put it down in the comments. I didn't think this video was gonna be that long. But hey, I gave y'all a full ass video. I had some shit to say. And I will see you guys later. Peace.